Good morning, brothers and sisters. It's your favorite neighborhood, Son of God. Just wanted to make another video. It's a nice Monday. March is here. There's more light. It is beautiful. Spring is coming. And I'm just doing my own, still struggling in my own areas. Everyone's not perfect. Today's video, basically again, the concept of sin. Sin in itself. And we're talking about what the actual Yeshua ben Joseph said when they asked him about sin and what he thought about it. And here's the actual way it went down for those who are willing to listen to the truth and not starting to cover it in the Roman cult anymore, because it's a Roman cult. And it's about to be destroyed by Father, Mother, God. Father, Mother, God. Because there's not just a Father God, guys. It's Father, Mother, God. He's beyond the gender. Father, Mother, God doesn't create both sexes and be one gender. That's ridiculously just primal thinking there. I'm just going to be honest. It's a man ideology. It's the ideology of men wanting to govern and rule everything. Sorry, men don't get all that. Only Father, Mother, God. For the kingdom is with all of the sons and daughters of God. Not just the sons of God, but the sons and daughters of God. For the daughter is just as equal as the son and just as valuable and important for all aspects. But anyway, Yeshua ben Joseph's thought on sin was, he didn't believe in sin. What is sin? He said, for this, I do not believe in this. Keep that away from me, basically. Sin is anything you do in this world without God. That is sin. So, no one's perfect. I've done things. Everyone's done things. No one's saying you have to be a son or a daughter of God, you have to be perfect. No, you must. The point is to strive to do better. Not because you're trying to prove anything to anyone out there, because if you're going to live yourself for people out there, you're never going to be happy in here. And that's for any brother and sisters who's willing to listen to me. I'm willing to help any brother and sister. I'm here to help. I'm not here to propaganda or sell anything or try to, because they're wrong. And what they've done is not just wrong, it's blasphemy against Father, Mother, God. And that's why it says in certain texts that the churches will crumble in the end, because they've known what they've done. And they have disgraced God. They have disgraced the mystics, Yeshua ben Joseph, his wife Mary Magdalene, Saint Germain, even because people don't even know what saints are. Saints, saints are with the church. Before that church came along, the dirty churches, that like to sell things for God. God, and they put money in our bucket, or let's go out there and let's try to make it's not about a brotherhood. Grow up. It's about God. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just get heated. Concept of sin. Yeshua didn't believe in that. Yeshua also didn't believe in praying outside in sense of like this. When you pray to a God that's outside of you, you're already saying you're apart from God, which is a sin in itself, which you are already praying to an idol. When you pray or anything, pray within you, literally within you, because God's in here. God's in here. For if he made the outside, then for surely he has made the inside. And for surely if he is in the inside, then why would you pray on the outside? The Hopis know this. The Hopi Indians, they meditate. And they know that the Creator is within them, not without them. So they don't do these rituals and worshiping these idols. For if anything about Yeshua, I am defending my brothers and my sisters and their true teachings. And I am saying, hey, you've done them dirty. Churches have done. But it's not even about Yeshua and Mary. It's about God. It's about Father, Mother, God and how they wronged the true Father, Mother, God. They say that God is vengeful. God's jealous. And God will, he'll send you to a place called hell. You know where they got that idolism from? Think about it, guys. What was before Christianity and Catholic and all that? It was the Greek mythology, right? From the Romans was Zeus, the Pantheons and all that, Medusa and all that. Well, what is Zeus is? He's vengeful, isn't he? Very jealous, strikes people down with lightning. I'm not putting him down because, you know what? Everyone it is what it is. Zeus was not God, though. Zeus, in its fact, was another being in himself. This is another topic I will not discuss, but the fact is, That's not God. God is all loving. God did not make hell. Hades, remember Hades? Have you ever heard of a place called Hades, guys? Well, Hades, the ideology of Hades was before the Catholic and the Christian religion, and it was from the Roman Empire. So let's just ask ourselves real quick, and let's look in our hearts, because that's where the true word of Father, Mother, God is in our heart. It doesn't take a scholar to figure this out by now, right, guys? Hades was incorporated into the Bible from the Romans after they crucified poor Yeshua ben Joseph 300 years later. Then they got a crazy, and they mixed it all together and say, well, let's put Hades and we'll just call it hell in the Bible, right? And, the one that, didn't Zeus have a brother named Poseidon? He governed the sea, and then he had a brother, was literally named, Hades, and he was in charge of the hell, right? Supposedly. Well, there you go. That's where they got their stories from. Do you get it? Then they incorporated it in the Bible, and they mixed it, and they twisted it. So every brother and sister out there, you know why when you keep going to these fake places to find God, and it doesn't keep working out? It's because that's not where God is. If you don't find God here, in your home, where you're at home, in your heart, you'll never find God. God is not what people think. In the ancient, if it's not about even researching, because God gives you the answers. You don't have to research on the internet. You don't have to. If you really want the answers, you have to be serious about it. You don't have to be this perfect being. You don't have to be this these fake freaking whatever those people. You really got to love and want to know the true Father, Mother, God. All these people keep persecuting my brothers, the Jews. Leave them the freak alone. They were right with what they believe in. They were more than right. They knew that you do not praise man as God. You do not praise a woman as God. We are all, in a sense, we are all God. Animals have the soul of God in them. I have the soul is. That's all what a soul is. It's God. The reason I'm still standing, when I'm doing this, I'm not thinking of doing it. It's just doing it. You know why? That's God. People don't understand what the concept of God is. He's going to come in a castle and judgment. Yeah, there is going to be a judgment day. But you guys don't even know what the judgment day is going to be. For it will be not what you think. Let me tell you this way. Clean inside. Don't worry about out there now. Because all the brothers and sisters, you're wasting your time on those books and all that. It's to set you farther away from to know the truth. That you are a son and daughter of God yourself, and you have to make your own pilgrimage. That means you have to find your own way to Him. You have to call out to Him and say, I want to know the real you. Not these, BS books. There's nothing holy about them, you guys. I'm doing these videos because I'm trying to save as many brothers and sisters as I can before the actual judgment comes. Because it's close. Why do you think they say that only a few make it? The actual